everybody! Welcome back. This is the place. Well, what just happened? Uh-oh. Come on, controller. What is your deal, man? Okay. So, yeah, this is the place. A momentous event has occurred. I beg your pardon, but I must ask you to leave. Ah! The sound of that clear bell. It's sublime. I've never heard so beautiful a sound before. That bell's chime is indicative of the bearer's soul. You may be able to make it through 10 Tower. The 9-tiered tower. Please, do go on. So now we can go past this guy. We couldn't go here before. Now I remember that's why we didn't explore it, because we couldn't, and we now have the bell. What do we have? My controller's not working. There we go. Okay. Okay, yes. Let's go forth. Let us go forth and see what we have. Oh yeah, by the way, Tin Tower, yeah, it's just in a house. No wonder we couldn't find it. It just looks like a house. Triple battle? What is this? I guess it's 3 battles in a row. Legend has it that upon... that upon the emergence of a trainer who has the ability to touch the souls of Pokemon, a Pokemon will come forth to put that trainer to the test at the 10 Tower. The legend has come true. The legendary Pokemon Suicune has arrived. We, the wise trio, shall test your worthiness to go inside. Does that mean we're about to catch Suicune? Cause if so, that's pretty sweet. Yes, I was going to do a little bit of grinding and do some leveling up before exploring 10 Tower. But upon my exploration, something crazy happened. And I was like, okay. So I just turned the game off and, my controller... One moment, everybody. I do apologize. And we're back. Hopefully the problem has been fixed. I accidentally, made the batteries go dead, I think. Knocked out. Let's see if Jaws can handle it. Jaws needs a bit of experience, so we'll see. We may be ridiculously underleveled for this. Who knows? Let's try Surf. I thought my controller was already messing up on me, even though I just put fresh batteries in it. So yeah, hopefully it's not. I don't know. I see the receiver over there blinking. I'm using a wireless controller because it's way more comfortable. But if the wireless controller is gonna keep giving me issues, then I might just have to switch back because it won't press buttons. And I don't understand why. Like, I had not... This problem was not an issue before. Or there was no... You just can't see it, but it's happening again. And I don't understand why. I may have to look something up. But either way, after this episode, for the meantime, I will be changing back to the simple wired controller just to deal with the annoyance. Because, yeah, too much. Ooh. Let's just stay out. We'll stay out for this because it's a Flareon. Get a little bit extra experience. Because, yeah, reach that level 36 mark is nice. I mean, I'm not saying we're going to reach it from a single Flareon, but who knows, am I right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not going to reach it because that'd be like, what? 15,000 experience? No, okay. Oh, 1,300 though. Ooh, we did get close. So we would actually need probably about 1,800, I don't know, maybe? Maybe not that much. Maybe only 1,600. I don't know. Receiver's flashing. So it is you who claims to have... Button press. Forgot about that. Seen Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. Yes, I did. While they slept. Unbelievable! Yes. I love that you're not giving me much text. Legend has it that they can't be seen... Come on now, press. While they sleep! I'm trying to unroll this controller so I can plug it in the second player slot, but it seems to be giving me in time. One moment. Okay, must be able to ascertain your worthiness. Okay, gotcha. We're back with the wired controller. Sorry for the annoyance. Oh, I know this episode has had some. So, ooh, the sage masa. Okay, so yes, we just turned off our wireless controller, and now we are free to do as we must. And wait a minute, are these guys all gonna have an evolution? Probably, based on the fact that you know, Entei, Sudoku, and Raiko, all those dudes have their whole deal, and their fire, water, and lightning. So, or electric, I guess. Yes, I think that is the deal. So, what are you gonna have? I'm gonna guess Jolteon. I'm gonna guess Vaporeon is the main one, because Vaporeon is like Suicune, and Suicune is the flagship of this game. The flagship monster, as they call it. That joke was sort of made in Dark Souls, so I'll leave you guys to go find it. Yay! 500 more spirits, and that's a little more than we needed. So yeah, I was pretty close. I was correct. And I will change Pokemon. We're gonna give Ursa Major a little bit more experience this time. Come on, Masa, send out your Jolteon. Be ready. Ready yourself for my Major. Okay. Ooh, I'll be leveling up soon. That'll be nice. But we're gonna let Nodi take this out because Nodi needs more experience too. Nodi is nowhere near close to leveling up, which kind of sucks. Oh, double kick. That would not have been good to Teddy Ursa. Not at all. So we're gonna start things off with a nice get hit by quick attack, and then we're gonna start things off with a nice sleep powder, which is immediately going to miss. We're going to do it again. We're gonna get quick attacked again. It's gonna hit this time. Am I right? I'm right. Yes. And we're gonna try some acid. See what that does. See if we can get some of those quills to settle down. You know, just acid that Jolteon a bit. Oh yeah, acid works fairly well. We're gonna double acid and see what happens. Then we might do some Vine Whip or Cut. I don't know. Acid seems to do decent damage. I don't know if it's more powerful than Vine Whip, but we're gonna try Vine Whip right now. And if controller issues wasn't enough to deal with, my audio cut out at that point after that last line. So, stuff happens when recording sometimes. Hey, recording. But, nonetheless, I shall commentate through this one way or another. I am adding this audio in post, but we have defeated Sage Masa, and he will tell us the truth. He gave us a bunch of money. Yes, okay, in the past, there were 2 9-tier towers here. I'll try to read some of this. The Brass Tower, which was said to awaken Pokemon, and the Tin Tower, where Pokemon was said to rest. The view from the top of these towers must have been magnificent. At the time, an immense silver-colored Pokemon was said to make its roost atop the Brass Tower. However, about 150 years ago, Bolt struck one of the towers. It was qualifying. Wait, golden flames raged for 3 days, and suddenly a downpour finally put out the blaze. And that is how the Burn Tower came to be. Good lord, I don't know what I did with that button press. Let me see your power! Oh, I keep thinking it's gonna be much faster, and then it's slow, and then it goes really fast, and I don't know what I was thinking. But, yeah, I gotta try to find some way to better sync this, but hopefully reading text will help, because I no longer have my sync at the beginning of the episode. But, again, we will record audio for this. Matt, no, I can't sync with that. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? Who am I choosing? Gyarados. Pop goes to Gyarados. Sparkle. Okay, Sparkle's a bit delayed. But yes, so I'm just going to kind of narrate some of this stuff so that I can very easily sync. So we'll see what I do here. I'm going to Thrash. Thrash! Yeah. Still, everything is a little off time because I don't know how long it takes for the attacks to go through. Critical hit. Enemy knocked out fainted. Crap, I can't read that fast. Gyarados gain experience. Yes, we are fighting Sage Koji. He has a Vaporeon, and apparently we're gonna let the Major come out and see what he does. I don't know if we actually fight with the Major. I assume not, because the Major is only level 23, and thus we never give him any actual fighting, because we don't know how powerful he is, but he is actually quite powerful. So instead we let Nodi take it down, because, you know, that's what Nodi does. We take a bite, we use Vine Whip. Vine Whip. Yeah, son. And it doesn't do as much damage as I expected, and then we get Sand Attack, and I'm thinking probably at this point, crap, I should have used Sleep Powder, which immediately apparently I do. I am not knocked out. Sleep Powder does not hit. Reflect fades. Sleep Powder goes through. Yes. Score 1 for the Nodi. And then I imagine I just whip, cut, and acid until I win. Oh, I start with acid, trying to poison it, and it's sleep, but it doesn't hit. So I go immediately to Vine Whip and say, screw the acid. Let's just whip the crap out of this fish, bird. Oh, why did I say bird? Not even bird related. And then I get bit for a crit hit, and I die. So then I change to Magic Mike. Of course I do. Because why not? Magic Mike is the winner, as he normally is. Magic Mike is quite a powerful Pokemon. Magic Mike is a peculiarly powerful Pokemon, with plentiful powers. Very popular with the other Pokemon, so... Yes, yes indeedy. And then we just destroy that Vaporeon. We grow to level 24. And Magic Mike levels up to level 37, of course, because that's what Magic Mike does. He just levels up. Since Koji was defeated. Okay, too strong. Why? I didn't get to read half that stuff. And then he's gonna say, are you the trainer who is awaited by the legendary Pokemon? I see. We, the wise trio, have been given the responsibility of protecting the legendary Pokemon. We are to allow passage only to those people who possess the power and soul of truth. Please do go on and enter the 10 tower ahead. Suicune will put you to the test. And it is at this point where I save. And obviously I save. Boo Boo is having a sneezing fit. Are you okay over there, Boo Boo? That's like me. Do you need some eyeglasses? That always helps. You okay? You guys hear that? That is literally my dog having a sneezing fit. You okay, Stinker? She's okay. She's just sneezing a lot. Her face every time was hilarious. She looked like she wanted to say, like, I don't know, some kind of like, what are you gonna do about it kind of thing, but like, it was like a sassy, funny, like, kind of face. I don't know how to explain that. It's like a command. I don't know why that's what I think of, but I mean, if you understand that. And we are facing Suicune. Ursa Major pops out of the ball. Yes. What are we gonna use? We're gonna attack with Ursa? No, of course we're not. We're gonna immediately throw a Pokeball because that's how you always fight a legendary. You go for that very slim chance that you'll get anything, and you try. You always try. Now. Well, yeah, okay. He rain dances us, and then this is where we start to get a hint at his moveset. And we learn that it is maybe not the best damaging moveset, which we're not really worried about because currently we have no plans of actually adding him to our team. We just want to catch him because he's cool, and, you know, he's a Suicune. Why you don't want to catch a Suicune? And yeah. And he instantly just Bubble Beams us to death, which is his only damaging move. Now, I don't remember if Bubble Beam was his only damaging move or not. We will discover it together, because I don't remember. So, yes. Magic Mike comes out. I yawn. Side beam. And then damage dealt. Yes, that dealt was perfectly lined up with whenever it flashed, I think. So I can maybe use that as my sync. We'll find out tonight after the news. Bubble Beam almost takes us out in a single hit. Rain continues to fall. We Side Beam again. We are not going down without a fight. A long fight. against Magic Mike and the Suicune. But yes, and we are faster than Suicune apparently, and we deal some decent damage. Use the Gust for his second damaging move. I almost said Wind type move, but Wind type, as far as I know, is currently not a type in Pokemon. It's a Flying type move. So we're down 3 Pokemon, and we've almost got him down to low enough health to start chucking balls at him, which is basically what we're trying to do. We're trying to get him low enough to where we feel confident we can chuck balls and catch him. And it does not seem to be doing quite the damage we wish, but he's doing a decent amount. I'm yawning like crazy. Boo Boo sneezes and I yawn, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. Yes, there's going to be a portion of this that is probably going to have to be worked out here in a bit. I don't know exactly where it comes in, but I know that there's some stuff. And, yeah, or maybe we'll leave it in. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see when we get there. I don't know what's gonna happen. Do you guys know what's gonna happen? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know. I would love to know what's gonna happen, but currently I don't know. So, I mean, you know, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna keep on commentating until this episode is done, and I'm gonna move on to the next, because we had audio issues in a couple of these babies. So, get ready to hear an episode that sounds like it doesn't have audio issues, hopefully, because there's gonna be audio, because I'm gonna record it. Even though when I recorded it the first time, I lost more than half the episode. One case, I didn't even record audio because I couldn't figure out what the problem was, and if you guys are wondering what the problem was, spoiler alert, I plugged my audio interface into the wrong USB port, which I don't know how does that freaking mess up the audio? It's like, oh, okay, it's this end or the other end, but both are USB ports, it should work fine. I plug it in, it says it's ready to use, I start recording, and then it goes like, when it gets to like so many minutes in, and I'm like, crap, why did I do that? And so I called my buddy Mr. T over here, not the Mr. T, but our Mr. T, T-Dog, the Trevster, get him over, and I'm like, what's the problem, man? He's like, did you plug it in the right USB port? And I'm like, what? Of course I did. What do you mean, right USB port? I mean, any USB port's the right USB port as long as it installs, right? And he's like, well, no. That's not always the case. Apparently, your computer grows attached to certain USB ports and is like, if you don't remember, then I don't like you anymore, and so it doesn't work right. And so he told me that's why whenever he designates a USB port on his computer, it's designated for life. That's commitment. You gotta commit to the ports on your computer. So pro tip, everybody, when installing gear for recording and or other things on your computer via USB drives, commit to that USB drive. Even if it's a hub, I don't care. I'm currently using a hub to gain more USB ports, but one side of the hub favors the recording of the audio interface. The other side of the hub don't give a crap about what you plug into it, as long as it's not that. Don't ever plug that in the wrong hub port, because you will not enjoy what happens. You will lose it all. All of it. All of it. So don't ever do it. That's a pro tip for you guys. Don't do what I do. Don't do what I did, rather. Because I made a mistake. And it was not a good thing. It sucked, actually. Because I had to, you know, I didn't have the audio that may or may not have been gold. I don't know. Because I lost every bit of it. Because it's like, I'm going to just record for a couple minutes, and I'm going to take a quick break for about 18 hours, and you're just going to be screwed, guy. And I'm like, oh, dang it. Okay, no, I didn't take an 18-hour break. It started recording the next episode, but it recorded less audio every time. So, eventually I was like, screw the audio recording. I'm just gonna record the video, and I'll redub it later. And so that's what I did for a couple of the episodes, or maybe just one, I don't remember. We'll find out when we go to record. I mean, not record, but dub over and all that. Yawning. Sorry, I'm not commentating about what's going on in the game. It's just a lot of ball chucking and waiting. But hey, you guys aren't here for that. You're here for the commentary. No, I'm kidding. Hopefully maybe you guys enjoy some of the commentary. But probably you guys are like, just catch the thing, cut to when you catch it. I wanted to show the grind. I wanted to show what no one dares show, because this is a grind. Not everybody catches the legendary in a Pokeball on the first throw full health. I've done that. I have done that with the freaking Zapdos and others, but yes, I didn't do that with Suicune, unfortunately. Depending on how this goes, I may just keep everything, because, yeah, there's only like 4 minutes left in this episode from what I'm seeing on the timer from where I recorded it, so yeah, spoiler alert, 4 more minutes. Sorry. I don't know why that was so funny to me. It may not be 4 minutes by the time I edit this, so that may not be a spoiler at all. But it's just funny to think you guys are gonna have to watch this for 4 more minutes. I don't think that's the case, actually. I think it's about to go horribly wrong in a minute, and then we're gonna have to basically start over. But oh god, either way, that was funny to me, so maybe you guys found that funny as well. Oh no, the Pokeball broke free. Suicune used Leer, Laser Beam, Eyes, Defense fell, Pack, Great Ball use. Trying to add more sinkage. That way if I'm like watching this back and I'm like, oh, I didn't say that right. Something is wrong. What is the problem here? And I can just find another sing and go, and move it around a little bit and be okay. At least that's how I do things. I just yell at my video editor software while I'm moving things and go, why is that not right? And then I finally get it to line up and I'm like, nah, it's close enough. That'll work. Yes, indeed. And I think that's the end of the battle. Were we fainted? Oh no, we have one more Pokemon. Vampir. Can you do it, Vampir? Can you do it, buddy? Can you do it? Or like, bite? I'm tempted to just bite and end this all now. But I don't. I throw another Great Ball in the hopes that it will finally capture that beast. But it fails. Okay, yeah, so I think I know what I did. I didn't make it to where we had to have stuff happen, so I shouldn't have to cut anything. So maybe there was 4 more minutes of this. I probably used all my Great Balls, and then I'm like, I've only got Pokeballs left, and then it runs out of moves and kills itself. Either that or it eventually knocks me out, and I'm like, ah! You know, that seems to be the way this goes a lot of times. So, yes, the traditional legendary Pokemon grind. Ah, such a sweet, sweet aroma of legendary Pokemons. And, yep, either way, we will catch this Pokemon eventually. Probably in the next episode, I would imagine. Because it doesn't look like it's happening here. Spoiler alert, we don't get Suicune in this episode. I actually don't know. I don't think we do, though. Do we? Maybe it was a different thing I'm thinking of. It could be, but I don't remember, so I can't say for sure, because I really don't know. Watch him crit and kill us, and we're like, no! I would imagine that could be the case, and, no! As I would probably be saying at this point, and I'm like, well, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like, comment, consider subscribing. Don't forget to ring that notification whipping bell if you do, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Later. The episode is now done. I'm just gonna minus that and go over here to the audio software and stop recording now. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.